your game is about...
Don't put too much pressure, mate. Don't push too much pressure. The interview, maybe it was not the right thing also for my teammates. It worked the first time. He crossed and I scored the header. This guy, I like how he plays.
Yes,
hey,
Fuller, what's happening? You good?
Hi, bro.
Good to see you, man. Let's go for a chat, man. What do you think about this?
It looks crazy. It's incredible. It's so nice.
Let's get it, man.
this side, Jess other side.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Thank you, bro. Put the air condition on.
So we're here, Taxi Talks Hammers fans. The main man, our striker, man. I firstly want to say to you, last year when you came, me as an ex-player, but also a fan of the football club, so excited to see you at the football club, man. So excited. But before we get into that, we need to speak about obviously the summer. What have you been up to this summer? What have you been doing?
Of course, holidays. Hi guys, firstly. Nice to be here. Yeah, the summer was not too long because we had internationals, and then I just had like 3.5 weeks off. Still needed to train also because I lost too much in the last season, like stamina, conditional wise. It was important for me to build again, to start the preseason already in a good place. And yeah, but we were with the family on holidays. I enjoyed the time then with my family, with my wife, with my daughter, and yeah, my daughter's always very happy because then daddy is doing everything with her. Yes. So it's the best time for her, and yeah, I love this time.
For people that don't have children, when you're a player and it's off season, it's like you don't get a break because now it's father mode.
Yeah, because they wait the whole year.
Yes.
For the, even now in Premier League is much more because you don't have a winter break, so you have Boxing Days, and yeah, she was waiting the whole year for holidays to spend the time with me.
You're a passionate German. You love playing for your country. From the minute that you arrived at the football club and as a fan and an ex-player, I always look at players. I've always done it.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so interesting.
I had a massive sense of that being you.
Yeah.
You know, the way you entered the pitch, you're always fired up, you know. Did you understand before you came here that this is what the West Ham fans want to see? Did you have an understanding of that?
Of course, that was one reason why I chose this club. Of course, I had some other options in that summer, but I was really convinced of West Ham and that we can reach something. I think everyone knows, you know, also as an ex-player, the season went not like we wanted, and we could have done better. But mate, it's like, you know how football works. Yes. Then you have some injuries, new players, doesn't really work out like you thought, and in the end it's like we finish 14th, and this was not the aim, that was not the goal. And but I don't want to look too much in the past. I'm pretty confident right now. I feel good, the team feels good, we have a good group. I think you feel it also.
Yes.
If you're with us in the hotel, you feel it, that we have a good communication, a good group of good characters. For me, one of the most important things for a football club. And yeah, I like it, to be honest, how it works here at West Ham with the fans and the supporters. I think if you see the away support, it's so special. It's so special if you compare it to other teams, and yeah, that's why I choose this club, to be honest. Yeah.
Before we move to the future, because I know you don't want us to talk about last year too much, I understand and know that when you're somebody like yourself who's done what you've done in the game and you're coming to a new country, you're coming to the Premier League, which is, everyone talks about it being one of the best leagues in the world. Yeah. Your pride as a football player, you want to show people how good you are, you know, and I really felt for you last year with the injuries that you had, because I could see the frustration that you wanted to be great, you wanted to be good and show people how good you was.
You want to prove. This is in us as football players, you know. Yes. You want to compete everywhere in the world, like in the small things in life. You want to compete, even if you play against your daughter or against your son in small games, against my wife. I want to compete always, and I want to prove Of course, when I moved to the Premier League, that I want to show the fans and myself that I'm good enough to show the same level I showed already in the Champions League, in the Bundesliga, in the national team. And sometimes it's not like you prefer, and it's difficult. But I love my job so much, and I'm so thankful that I can see so much of this world, that I can have so much experiences, and that's a very nice new experience for me to play in a different league, to play for another big club in the world, and I want to prove that, or I want to show, and I will show that I help the team, that I can help the team, and if we are good as a team, every player will be better.
Yes.
And that has to be the goal this season, and then we will reach something. I don't know what, but we will surprise some people, I think.
This is why I'm excited, because your game is about.
Don't put too much pressure, mate. Don't put too much pressure.
You're a German international, man. You can deal with pressure.
Yeah, I have to deal with pressure, of course. But I like to be relaxed.
Of course.
I like always to be relaxed and calm, because if you think positive, the positive will come to you.
100%.
100%. And if you work, you will get the, how you call it in English?
The rewards.
Yeah, the rewards.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is why I'm excited, because your game is about being in people's faces, being aggressive, bringing people into the game, you know, and making sure you're in the box for chances.
Yeah.
You know.
But to be honest, it was also difficult for the team last year, because they played the whole season. Mick was then injured, I was injured, so we played most of the games without a striker, and then I was fit, not on 100%, but then I was there. But you could see we still didn't cross.
Yes.
So it was like difficult for them also. Okay, now we have another player on the pitch and we have to deal with that. And before we was more like counter-attacking, and it worked. So,
you know, we having this pre-season now. You're gonna have a pre-season
yeah.
with the English intensity in training,
Yeah.
which is going to help you massively.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, a pre-season is probably the most important part of a player's season.
It's very good for the group. You get to know each other much more better. You have like different training sessions. You have to get through together.
Yeah.
This is so important, and for yourself, of course. If you have 6 weeks just to get your body in a place without pressure, you have to be recovered at the weekend. It's worth so much.
And the physios have been good for you.
Yeah.
They told me to ask that question, by the way.
I love the guys.
They said that you're in a great place now. You're physically in a great place, you know. And they said that's because of them. They said, I'm just telling you what they said. It's because
I love
of them.
these guys. They helped me so much with the rehab and everything. And also, you know, the most difficult thing for these guys in the rehab is, I think, the emotions of the player.
Yes.
Because when you're in the rehab and then you come to the training ground, you arrive, you want to be every day a step better. One step up, one step up, one step up. And sometimes you make one step up, but next day you make 2 steps down, you know,
Yeah.
lower. And they had to deal with my emotions, and I'm very thankful how they did it. Adam was very close to me, Adam Paxton, and did a great job. I'm very thankful for that, to be honest.
Good. And just moving on to next season, what are you going to bring to the table? The West Ham fans, they want to know. They want to know. I want to know. As a West Ham fan, I want to know.
I don't like to speak so much about myself. I want to help the team either way. Sometimes you need to help your team running wise, like fighting wise or something, and sometimes you just have to score a goal. And this is my goal. This is my aim, to be helpful for the team. Also, like, I think you could see also in the season already, I like to have a lot of build-up play. I like to be like a link-up player, to transfer the game from the defense line to the front line. And when you have then there players like Jared, for example, who are quick and can run in behind, and you can play with them, is incredible for me. I like it. I love it so much. And for me, it's just important. If we're gonna be 8th of the table, I will be much better than if we're gonna be 14th of the table.
For sure.
And that's my aim, to be to finish the season in a good place of the table with the whole team, with the squad, with the club, with the supporters, with the fans, and I think we can do it. I have a good feeling right now, to be honest.
I just want to let you know that the characteristics that you have are one that the West Ham fans love.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in this football club from 9 years old. I grew up in this football club. I was a fan before, but the characteristics that you have and the way you speak and your passion for the football club and for your teammates is what the fans love to see.
Thank you
what they
very
have
much.
to feel.
Thank you, but I think the most important thing is to be authentic. And to be honest, like, I'm not doing everything well, you know. For example, the interview, what I did when I was fuming or swearing, I don't know what you say, swearing, huh? You say
Swearing.
Yeah. Maybe it was not the right thing also for my teammates, you know. And I told them that also. And it's important for me that everyone understands stuff like that. But for me, it's also like you're emotional and you couldn't win that game in the last second of the game against Southampton. And sometimes I want to be authentic, but it's not always also the right thing. I think you understand what I mean. Huh?
Yes, for sure. But this is all
Always
part
like
of,
you have to be in the middle, like in between.
this is a part of the journey.
Yeah.
When you're in a new city, a new country, a new team, people have to learn about you. You know, and it's only
But I have to learn.
and
also
you have to
about-
learn about them,
Yeah.
of course. And this conversation tells me
Yeah.
that you've done that. And the new players that have come in, who's caught your eye? Who do you think? Okay, yes.
Of course. Question: what do you think? Who?
Who do I think?
Yeah. For me,
I think
think about it.
Diouf because he crosses the
course.
ball. Because he crosses the
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah. I don't know if I can speak about it, but against Ipswich, it worked the first time. He crossed and I scored the header in the first game against Ipswich. This guy, I like how he plays and I like how he communicates with me. Since the first day, he came to me and said like, Fuller, I saw some videos of you and I saw you are in between the defenders and you go to the first post and I tried to find you and
Did he?
yeah, like
Wow.
I love it. And
That's
this is what you need as a striker, huh? Players who want to assist for you.
As a defender, it's the hardest thing to defend.
Tell me, yeah.
Crosses are the hardest thing to defend.
It's so difficult. Even if no one is in the box, it's already dangerous.
Because you know what it is? Because as a defender, I'm
want
set, you're on the run.
Yeah.
I have to react to you
Yeah.
and the ball. And I have to look for you, the ball, and I have to look for you.
And the worst thing if you run to your own goal.
Exactly.
So
Yes.
for me, it's a very, very nice option to score a goal. And yeah, I'm very thankful that we got a player like him.
This is Taxi Talks. I'm sure we're going to be doing more of this, but this is our main man.
Thank you, guys.